And you have a lot of good men out there who can't compete with a ghost. Hope you enjoy it. Lily Phillips, you made your crusty bed. Something I don't respect. First story here today. To celebrate ringing in the new year, an OnlyFans model, Lily Phillips, and just so you know, just addressing and discussing does not mean condoning before people get upset. But you know what? I think you need to point out that an ideology is wrong, and I think we should bring shame back because that's the only effective tool we have if we're going to try and right this ship. So an OnlyFans model, Lily Phillips, will attempt to break a world record. And I know what you're thinking, like spinning plates? No.
Kind of.
Sleeping. I thought. She'll be sleeping with 1,000 men in 24 hours, and Dad is proud.
If you want to be a part of breaking a world record, I have now pinned a poster on my Twitter on how to apply to be one of the 1,000 guys to be with me in 24 hours.
Let's just rattle through the commentary, through the comedy before we get to commentary, because I think we're all about to never did I think I'd be discussing this with my father on my program. So she put out an open application asking people to send in their submissions, and sponsoring the event and getting into the exclusive rights to in-game interviews with the human railroad herself is none other than the pioneer of dead mediums, the gold standard of radio, Howard Stern.
This January, Old Stern is back with OnlyFans model Lily Phillips as she bangs 1,000 guys.
I masturbated 3 times.
Send your applications to sternshow@howardstern.com for your chance to be one in 1,000 suitors. Suitor number 999 will win backstage passes to see Aerosmith's Last Century and Syphilis. For the exclusive audio-only coverage, tune in to the bad boy of radio, Howard Stern, on Stern 100, only on Sirius XM.
You know, he really was a bad boy before the internet.
Yeah. I was looking up clips for that. And I stumbled upon a bunch of porn sites.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yes. He's edgy, except for the fact that now women do it voluntarily on their OnlyFans. They've cut him out. He's like a car salesman. They just cut him out as a middleman.
You don't need an old creepy guy going, yeah, nice tits.
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. It's like, yeah, tell everyone that you're taking off your clothes. This is great radio. And as it stands now, by the way, a couple of our employees threw their hats in the ring and just received a response. So, yep. Oh, that is gross, Samuel.
Nice pick.
And this one as well was...
Any hole will do.
Oh, come on now.
Wow.
He's not here to defend himself.
Come on now. Well, you know what? He picked the wrong day to fake being sick. And this is where we are at this point in the culture. This lady, Abby Phillips, she's going to be sleeping with
Lily
1,000.
Phillips, which, by the way, afterwards...
Oh, that's right. Sorry, not
Lily Flathead.
Yes, yes. Not Abby Phillips. I'm sure that's someone else. Lily Phillips.
Yes.
Sounds like a BS name. Going to sleep with 1,000 men right now. That's a lot of nuts! And here's the thing, too.
He just had that in his pocket. Oh, he's been sitting on that.
That was incredibly appropriate.
That was perfect.
That was perfect.
Like, I know men here, and I know your wives, and everyone here has an attractive lady in their life. And I get it. You'll say that Miss Phillips is a pretty woman. But there are other pretty women out there. And isn't it nice to be able to find a pretty woman who doesn't sleep with 1,000 men, you know, who has self-respect? I don't know that Miss Phillips and people of her ilk understand that's what you're competing against. You're not competing against if women could do it. If they were as hot as me, then they would do it, get their money. No. There are plenty of women out there who don't. They're just after different things, which, do you feel that? I sense a 5-year into the future time travel coming on. Breaking. Lily Phillips confused as to why she can't find a decent husband. Who made this? Who made this jacket? Who did it?
In the future, you're much heavier.
Yes, I am.
It's a gay straitjacket. I love it. Can you imagine being one? I hope she doesn't make the goal. I hope she falls short.
Yes.
She gets like 902 or something.
What was that quarterback who used to do the Guinness Book of World Records show? Just comes out, just a buzzer. Oh, no. No. Remember who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Tall white guy? He was
That was a regular TV show.
It was a
Guinness
regular
Book,
TV show. Like some guy, put a tarantula in his butt or something.
To be fair, she said sleep with. The
Yes.
joke may be on us.
Yes.
It may be like a Madame Tussauds wax figure where you hit quick, next, next.
Yeah. Power naps.
She would get take an epidural or something.
Oh, my goodness.
At some point, it's going to start hurting, right? 1,000 people. That's going to start for 24 hours. It's going to hurt.
At a certain point, it's just push-ups.
Textbook definition of a super spreader.
Well, it's like 40-something guys an hour.
Yeah.
And the guys have no self-respect either.
No, of course they don't.
That's disgusting.
And
Only the guy number one has any kind of.
And look, women out there, if you're watching this, because people go, and I get it. Look, being a Christian, being a conservative, you don't want to have to address this. But here's the thing that's going to warp this woman's mind. This is an extreme example. Guarantee of those 1,000 guys, there are probably a few guys who are 10s, really good looking, have a fast car, have a lot of money, have their stuff together. And this girl, Phillips, is going to think that that's actually her caliber of man. But then when she realizes, wait a second, no, if that guy's a 10, the 10s aren't going to marry you. The threshold is far lower to sleep with you. Even if you're middling attractive, you can get a very attractive, very successful man to sleep with you if you catch him at the right time. It's a very different standard. This person will have to marry you. These people will sleep with you. They will not marry you. The people who will be willing to marry you in 5 or 10 years' time after your window closes, sorry, it's a biological reality, are not going to be the men to whom you've become accustomed. They were just sleeping with you. And so it warps women's perspective, and they feel entitled to someone who was never serious with them in the first place. And you have a lot of good men out there who can't compete with a ghost. Hope you enjoy it. Lily Phillips, you made your crusty bed.
Oh, my goodness.
Gotcha, bitch.
The video's going to be called Uncrustables.
Yes.
KY jelly
Could be
provided.
a little bit of Dunkaroo action.
By the way, Gerald just texted me. By the way, he said, "I'm listening, jerks."
Yeah, you can't say anything.
Yeah, you can't.
And I've been fired.
And this record could never go the other way. A guy could say, okay, 5 in 24 hours. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Of course. I mean, unless it was
It's
Jude Law.
unfair, I
This
say.
is not
It's
her
unfair.
first go, by the way. I believe.
Yeah, she failed.
I believe.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
She wants to go again.
Yeah, well, I can appreciate the resilience,
Look, I get it. If at first you don't succeed, try again. But the fact remains, you failed at being a whore.
1,000 guys. That's going to be the longest episode of Maury ever. You're not the father. You're not the... 900 people later, you are the father.
I forgot that show. That was all it was.
That's
Paternity
mostly.
test. Hey, if you're still watching this, congratulations. It's been free this whole time. Consider hitting the notification bell or watching one of these videos for more like-minded content. I don't know when this is airing, when you're watching this. It could be in the future after Skynet has fallen. If it's 3 years from me filming, it's definitely fallen.